Hello everyone, my name is Roya and today I'm coming to you with my July book haul. So I do have 4 used books in this book haul and then I won a giveaway. So one of these books is from winning a giveaway. One was sent to me for review and the other one was a trade. So I'm just going to show you guys the used books first, and they all came from thriftbooks.com. So essentially what happened was I got a free book type of thing that expired at the end of July. So I was like, okay, well, I need to use it and get a free book before it expired. So I picked out a book, and then since you get free shipping if your total amount that you're paying equals a certain amount, and I didn't want to pay like the price of 2 more books for shipping when I could just get some more books and not have to pay shipping. That's kind of how they get you on thrift books. But so I got 4 books so that I could get free shipping instead of the one that was a free book. The book that I really wanted and that I used the free book for is This Gulf of Time and Stars by Julie E. Soderna. Never actually read anything by this author, but she has a young adult book that's actually coming out, and so I wanted to check out some of her stuff and whatnot, and this book sounds really good, so I'm excited to read it. The other 3 are fantasy romance books because those are the only kinds of romance books I really read. So the first one is My Lady Mage by Alexis Morgan. It is about presumably a mage and some warrior people and stuff, and it sounds really good. The summary is so vague, I can't fucking tell what this book is about, but yeah, it's a fantasy that's a romance book, so I'm excited. And I mean, I could have gotten more in the same series, but I didn't want to do that because y'all remember how much of an epic fail my last fantasy romance read was, where I totally thought it was going to be an amazing book, and I thought I was going to give it 5 stars, and I ended up hating it, and it was my second worst read of the year. So it ended up being kind of a good thing that I hadn't like gotten the rest of that series, because then I would have been like really disappointed and I would have had like books in the rest of a series that I wasn't going to read. So I ended up getting to fill up the rest of this thrift books order so I could get free shipping. I got the first book in like 2 other series as well. So this one is Lord of the Fading Lands by C.L. Wilson. This is about some fae and some humans and some woodcarver's daughter who gets mixed up in a bunch of crap. So yeah, it sounds really awesome. And the last one that I got is Star of the Morning by Lynn Kurland. This is about some like swordswomen and some magical swords and stuff, so it sounds really awesome. Now, the book that was sent to me for review is sent to me by the author, and that is Ducat and Dyer Dicks for Hire by G.M. Nair. And this is about 2 best friends who someone put an ad out there that is like a detective agency that they are in, but they don't actually have a detective agency, and so they only hear about this happening because people start coming to them for cases, and they're like, what, we're not detectives, and they're like, oh, but this is your ad. So it's like super weird. So they have to solve all this stuff that's going on and figure out who the heck decided that like they have a detective agency. So it sounds really awesome. Most of you guys probably know that I traded my copy of A River of Royal Blood because I ended up really not liking that book at all, and I couldn't even finish the last third of the book, so I traded it to somebody who would probably be able to give it a better review before it comes out, and in return she gave me The Language of Fire. And this is told in verse. I don't know if it's a Joan of Arc retelling or if it's like a reimagined actual history of Joan of Arc. I don't remember, but it's told in verse. It sounds really awesome, so I'm really, really excited. The last historical thing that I read that was told in verse was an absolutely amazing book, so I'm definitely really excited to get into this one. And lastly, we have the book that I got in a giveaway. So this is Consorts of the Caliphs, Women and the Court of Baghdad. This is a historical nonfiction, I think. It is a translated work, and it sounds super, super good. I got this because I answered a question correctly in the Middle East readathon thing that was going on, and so Jen from Book Syrup, who hosted that readathon, sent me this, so I'm definitely very excited to get into it. These are the books that I got in the month of July. Let me know if you've read any of these, have any thoughts on them, and which ones you think I should get to first, and I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye!